right-hander Michael King.
Turning it up over the last 7 starts. This is a guy that the Padres have certainly had to lean on with the 2 starters down. Michael King, as I said earlier, has been an anchor.
On 1-2, he goes fishing after another changeup, and the first strikeout of the night for Michael King.
That's something you could see quite a bit of from Michael King. Goes right back to the changeup, fading away.
And that's high. King thought that pitch, clipped the top of the zone. A little pause there from Bill Miller, and Larnach draws a 1-out walk.
That'll do. Second strikeout of the night for King. That time the sweeper. And 2 down in the top half of inning number 1.
We highlighted the changeup. Now we'll highlight that sweeper. Almost impossible to deal with.
Wallner in the midst of an 0 for 13 skid.
Larnach runs line to right. That's fair down the line. And that'll find the corner. And Larnach will score. Wallner's going to round second. Hang on. It's a 2-out RBI double. And the Twins take a 1-0 lead. That's an 0 for 13.
That's a big first inning run.
It's that one hard, but pretty much right at Xander Bogaerts. And the top half of inning number 1 comes to a close. Twins ahead 1-0. Padres are coming up.
Zebby Matthews making his second major league start.
Another look at a guy that nobody's gotten much of a look at.
0-2 is inside. Arise hopped out of the way. Might have hit him. Off speed pitch, and it did. Home plate umpire Bill Miller, the crew chief, said it did nick Arise. It looked like somewhere around the shoe tops. And that'll be a leadoff base runner for the Padres.
Muscles that one over the head of Castro, and into left. Arise going to try and go first to third. Larnach won't even try.
And just like that, the Padres in business. Runners on first and third. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the first.
Cronenworth, he's driven in 9 runs in his last 9 games. Trying to add to that total right here, and he will. Julian to first base, an RBI ground out, and the Padres have tied it with 1 down in the bottom of the first.
Here's the pitch. Another chopper back up the middle for Julian. Picks it up, throws to first. Machado is out. And Profar moves down to third. 2 outs for Bogaerts.
He's batting .354 since coming off the IL. He has been so valuable in the second half. Swinging a ground ball, base hit into left. Profar scores standing RBI single. Xander Bogaerts. And the Padres jump in front 2-1 here in the first inning.
A slicing drive left center field, but playable for Martin. And the inning is over. Padres answer back with 2. Twins down 1 after 1.
So King will go to work now on the left-hand hitting second baseman Edward Julian.
To right over a leaping Bogaerts, and Julian has a 1-out single here in the second. Slice to right center field in the gap, and that is down, a base hit. Julian will go first to third. And the Twins, some good at-bats here against King. 2 on, 1 out, trailing by 1 here in the second. That's low. Second walk issued by King. So now the Twins have 3 on. As the Twins line up now, we'll see King here a second time through.
If he's able to kind of get through this tough spot, we've seen him have the ability to settle in and become really tough. But he's got his work cut out for him here at the bases loaded, 1 out.
Here's the Twins leadoff man, Willie Castro.
Weekly right side. Martin will stop, and the shovel not in time. Bogaerts needed time to adjust. Castro beat it, allowing the lead man Julian to score. It's a 2-2 game.
An outstanding base running job right there by Austin Martin. I know it's kind of baseball 101. Don't run into the tag, but when you're in the moment, sometimes it just happens.
Now, all things considered, get out of this inning with 1 run given up. Not the worst result in the world. Swing and a miss. King strikes out Larnach. 3rd K so far tonight, and that's the inning. Padres and Twins knotted as we begin the 3rd. Michael King back to work. Swing and a miss. Lewis strikes out. 2nd time tonight. Strikeout number 4 for Michael King. 1 down here in the 3rd.
Got it. Another changeup, another K. That's 5 for Michael King, and 2 down here in the 3rd.
It's been Mr. Reliable in tonight's ball game so far for King. Hasn't commanded any other pitch as well as he's commanded this changeup. Carlos Santana out in front and over the top for out number 2.
That's sent out to deep right. And Peralta able to track it down and end the inning. And 2 men left on base. Padres played a little small ball, took advantage of some things in the first, as they've done all year. And you know what? All those nice things we said about Santana's defense. And he and Matthews both failed to make a play. So Profar aboard, and we'll see if the Padres are able to take advantage of a little something given to them here by Minnesota. And ball 4. So Matthews has put himself into something of a corner here as Jackson Merrill comes to bat with the bases loaded, 2 down, and a tie game 3rd inning. Not only producing, but coming up very big in some very big spots. It's that one a long way to left center field. Jackson Merrill has found the gap. Profar and Cronenworth have scored. Bogaerts is on his way. He's going to score a 3-run double. And Merrill madness in San Diego.
Certainly shouldn't surprise you. He has been in the thick of most of the Padres rallies all season long.
Fourth hit of the evening for the Twins. A one-out single for Austin Martin, and that'll bring up the leadoff man, Willie Castro.
That could be 2. Bogaerts to Wade. And a double play to end the top of the 4th inning.
4-6-3 to get the fast Willie Castro. Exactly what Michael King needed, an efficient 4th inning. Just one away, and one pitch out here in the 5th. Might be just what the doctor ordered.
He threw just 8 pitches in that 4th inning.
Royce Lewis has struck out both times against Michael King. Not this time, but how about 2 pitches and 2 outs?
Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 5th. 5-2 Padres, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him. Michael King really finding it here the last couple of innings. A 1-2-3 5th. They played 4.5. Padres 5, Twins 2. One down here in the 6th inning. That'll bring up the right fielder, Max Kepler. 1-1, hot shot, gloved by Jake Cronenworth. Nice play for the second out. Probably in foul territory. It was a hot shot. He was playing close to the line against the left-hand hitting Kepler. And he's able to reach up to snare it 2 away.
Really nice play here from Jake Cronenworth. Positioned towards the line, leaping to his left and able to snare it before it went down the right field line. Nicely done by Crone.
Julian lines in. Xander says, hey, I can do that too. Line drive out to end the inning. Another quick one. 7 pitches for Michael King. Night done for Michael King. Turns it over to Jason Adam. Got him. After a 9-pitch battle with Vasquez, Adam strikes Martin out on 3 and 2 down in the 7th. Got him. Back-to-back 3-pitch strikeouts, and Jason Adams strikes out the side here in the 7th. Padre pitching has now put down 10 consecutive Minnesota hitters.
So Julian, on the final out, works a 2-out walk, and the Twins have their first base runner since the 4th inning.
And the game continues as Christian Vasquez digs in.
Pulled fair. Bounces off the sidewall. Julian will score. Vasquez will hold up at first base. And this is now a 2-run game.
Vasquez gave me a mini heart attack right there. I'll be honest with you. Great swing. You know, he got the head out on that fastball down the line. Takes a big turn right here as we get the ricochet off the corner. And I was just thinking Manny Machado can make this play. And luckily Vasquez saw that right in front of him and stopped. And here we go.
So now the inning gets a whole lot more interesting. Now a run that means everything stepping in, and Jose Miranda.
Miranda grounds it up the middle. Tyler Wade has got it, and the ball game is over.
The rally is dead, and the game is over.
Robert Suarez shuts the door. Padres take this series opener against Minnesota. The final score, Padres 5 and the Twins 3.